Oh no. I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. I could never. Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite talk show in America, Henny Tea with Dira. Today we have a very jam-packed show. It's going to be hilarious. You might cry a fucking lash off. I have on strips today, so let's hope not. Today I have Walk Like Walt of the Tequila Talk podcast, which you guys have seen me on his podcast, so now today he's on mine, and he's going to bring the energy per usual. We're about to do a little tea, get up with the current events of today's time, all right? So I think I'm going to start with it's Father's Day. That's not tea, but happy Father's Day to all the active fathers, to my dad, to my baby dad, both of them. I know y'all like, what? Yeah, both of them. Love them. There's an echo. I'm sorry. You can hear it. So let's get started with some Father's Day drama, okay? So Ariana Fletcher, our favorite mean girl, and I say this with love, okay? Because the girl's mean. But she puts a random number on Instagram, and people are like, oh my God, whose number it is? Somebody put it in Cash App. It comes up Taina. So as we all know, Taina is G Herbo's second baby mother and his current girlfriend. And they have 2 kids together, which Ari and him only have 1 child. So she said that she put her number up because apparently Herb went out of town. He left your son with Taina, and she says that Taina has her blocked. So she says she had to call all these people. She called Herb's mom, and Herb's mom is basically the person who told her that Taina had her blocked. Now, after you said that I was a child abuser because me and your child was having a pillow fight and he just might have got hit with a pillow a little too hard, I might block your number too. You get what I'm saying? I can't say what I would and wouldn't do because I don't send my child places without his cell phone. And people with money, everybody's child should have a cell phone. You should be tracking your child, or at least some type of device where you can track them, whether it's an AirTag or some type of watch or anything like that. They make those devices for kids. Now, if you do not like this girl, maybe you should not send your child. If your baby father cannot be home 100% of the time with his child, maybe you shouldn't send your child. Do I think Taina should have her blocked? No. But I who knows how she acts behind closed doors. She said that she called everybody in the family. Why everybody ain't answer? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to block my man's baby mother. But then again, there's no animosity. So in the heart of Father's Day weekend, Taina's number is going viral on the internet. I hope that she has changed it. They said she had the same number for a really long time. So I hope that she changed it. And, I hope Herb enjoys his Father's Day. I follow somebody on Instagram and they were in the airport and Herb was in the airport on the phone. No, I did not steal the footage for the vlogs, okay? If y'all don't follow that girl, then that's just on y'all. But I feel like maybe he's not getting anything for Father's Day. Listen, you didn't got your baby mother putting my number on the internet. Father's Day is obsolete for you. And that's okay. All right? My next tea. This is not really a tea, but I like to share things that I'm enjoying at this moment with you guys. Black Mirror. Why did I never know anything about Black Mirror, honey? I was watching Black Mirror today, and I was only watching the newest season, right? And the first episode was Joan is awful, right? So it's like you need to read the terms and conditions on your Netflix because, baby, they was taking the rights to people's lives and making shows, and the people was at home watching the shows. And then the next one was called Lock Henry, I feel like. And it was about a town, and it was about how they make these true crime stories and how they affect people. Honey, they went to make an egg documentary. Come to find out, it was a serial killer in the town fucking with tourists at that time. Come to find out, it was the man's mom. That shit was a plot twist of a century, okay? I feel like I need to start giving y'all shows to watch because I'm really in this era where I'm watching mind-bending thrillers and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't know about Black Mirror, and the new season is out. I suggest everybody watch it. At first, I just thought that it was something weird, but it's honestly something that really gets you thinking. And I can appreciate that because I be needing to think about some shit, okay? Now, my third tea is another Ariana Fletcher tea. Oh my God. Okay, I should have put this one after the first one. Just listen. So, long story short, Ariana Fletcher has released a new lash line, a new strip line. But the marketing tool that she used was to talk about people's lashes. Like, basically, the lash extensions that y'all are wearing, those big lash extensions, are played. Me, I'm not a marketing guru, but I just feel like her audience wears those type of lashes. You know, like her fans. Why y'all gotta shade the people for marketing? You know, if you want to sell some baby blinks for $22 and we can go get them at Kiss, you know, we can go get them at the motherfucking beauty supply store. I just feel like, why we buy those from you? And you said our lashes look ugly. You know, I be having questions that need answers. I want to know who be in charge of the girls' marketing and who be in charge of the girls' like branding. Because $22 baby blinks, are they mink? Are they human hair? $22? You could literally, like, if you don't even have like $10 for the ones at beauty supply store, you could literally like steal them. Why would you like go on why would you go on that website and pay $22 for something like that? I feel like knowing your audience is crucial, right? Like me, I know my audience, you know, the real bitches fuck with me, the other ones don't. You get what I'm saying? But if your audience is like girls, like if you came up from a hood, which we saw on The Impact, she came from Chicago, you know, she fought to get where she is. She had to go through the things with her baby father to, you know, like blossom into her influencer career. You got to think about that. You got to think that my audience is the bitches from Chicago. You get what I'm saying? Or my audience is from the girls that is trying their best to rise up. Babe, they're going to have some ghetto lashes, and it's okay. It's okay. And then I said it, and you know, you can't say nothing about influencers on Twitter. I said it. I mute tweets. After they get to like 1,000 likes and a whole bunch of quote tweets and shit like that, it goes on mute for me. But people was really trying to eat me up like, you're mad that don't nobody like no 25mm. Pause. I'm just defending the other girls. I never wore 25mm. I'm a cute cat eye 16, 17, 18 on the end. Not right now because I have on a strip. But like what I'm saying is, I was trying to advocate for the people. I didn't say that I wore big ghetto lashes. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, let's be nice to our audience or whatever. I was extremely late to the studio today. Look, I'm telling y'all all my business. I was extremely late today. But yeah, that's my tea for the day. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed it because me storing this in my memory for y'all is a gift. Like having visions is real bad. So, next we'll be back with our interview with Walt. Okay, get your popcorn. You might want to get like a sweat towel. You're going to need it. All right, you guys. So I have a super cute promo package right here. Smooch Life. My girl always sends me a bunch of stuff. It's a cosmetic line, and she's venturing into skin. And I got all the goods. So this is a toner, right? Cute. I love her packaging. This is a passion fruit serum. Okay. All the lip products are my fave, y'all. Y'all be thinking, y'all, Dior lip oil, $30. Baby, Smooch. I mean, it's free for me, but they cheap. They ain't expensive, okay? I say that if you need a good dupe, that you really should look at Smooch. You should go for Smooch. They smell good. Some of them are like have lip plumper qualities, and then some of them are just like glosses. So this is another gloss. I need all the glosses from my girl. Can you get into that? Yeah, love that. And then this is a lip scrub. For those chapped lips, when your lips need reconfiguration, shop at Smooch. Please cut that off. I'm so sorry. But yes, so make sure you get your Smooch cosmetics, your skincare. I'ma live and die by the lip shit, you know. Make sure you get you some. And my girl, she sent me a voice message. She was so excited. She was like, "You're really going to put it on the show?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I am." So I hope that you love it. And thank you so much for always thinking of me and sending me the best promo kits. Okay, y'all, welcome back. And now we have a wonderful guest, y'all, okay? I'm so excited to have Walt sit with me because I have sat with Walt. And I'm going to let Walt introduce himself because he got an AKA.
Oh, we ain't got to do all that. This is your show, you know.
Give them
Oh, yeah.
all the
So,
work.
all right. Well, I am Walk Like Walt of the Tequila Talk podcast, a.k.a. Tequila Walt, a.k.a. Did I search my old tweets? I have grown, a.k.a. the child of pavement, a.k.a. the 5-time crop pot champ, a.k.a. my pronouns are I'm him. And then, so, yeah, that's just a few. Oh, Walt Morant in the strip club with my shirt off. There we go.
Oh, it's a parade inside your city, yeah.
Yeah. Drop Morant, my nigga. Even though they lose today with the Lakers, but still.
I am crying. Okay, Walt. So I've been on your show.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome to my show.
I know. It's my first time on your show.
Yes.
Okay. I have to make sure of that. I be forgetting things.
So, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. I'm about to get in your business, and you're going to have to tell me all your business. Are you prepared?
No.
Pinky promise.
Okay, I pinky promise I'm not prepared.
Okay, we're going to start off slow. So, you're a podcaster. You also are a host, okay? Mm-hmm. So, how did you get into podcasting and hosting?
Podcasting came because I was listening to a show at the time they were calling it internet radio with Combat Jack and Dame Dash going to New York for Governor's Ball. Yeah, we're going to Governor's Ball. I was going to New York. And I was like, oh, Dame Dash is on the joint. I'm going to hear this out. It sounded interesting. Didn't know I could do it. Started looking more into it. Me and Marcus got Lance ended up having a studio. So he was like, you know what? My brother got tired of me hearing about a podcast. So he bought me a mic and he told me shut the fuck up and do it. And so I said, all right, I'm going to do it. And I just kept doing it.
Shout out to
So, yeah, but from there, I've just been consistent trying to figure out and not suck as much every week.
When you don't suck.
Oh, I suck.
No, you don't.
Trash.
So, you've come a long way. So, how'd you get into, hosting?
The hosting, I was in a GoGo band when I was 13.
Okay. What GoGo band?
New Impressions. Oh, no, 13 was YBI. And then I was in New Impressions from 07 to, 2011. Yeah.
I love me some New Impressions.
So I was already doing the club shit. I was opening for Backyard at 13 years old at the Hot Shop. Niggas died. And my mom was like, we went back next week. It was just horrible.
What?
That was the go-go. I was like, yeah, somebody died in the parking lot. Like, we here. All right, so we open up next week, right?
Yeah, they just scalped a bitch in the parking lot. That bitch should be back there with a new hairstyle the next week.
Now looking back, as old as I am, I would not have my kid out there at 13 years old, niggas dying and just, one was an all-age go-go. Back then, it was like, it would be a 37-year-old in there with a bunch of 14-year-olds.
Yes.
It was a wild place. So, yeah, I was doing that. I was in the go-go, so I was basically already on the mic. So I was already rapping and stuff in the band. So the hosting, somebody saw me and always saw me in the clubs now after I transitioned out of GoGo. And they was like, hey, you was in the band, nigga, this shit should be easy. It isn't. It's the difference from hosting in a club than it is being on the mic at a GoGo band. I sucked for the first few months. It took DJ Steve-O ass. I tell him the story all the time. He's like, I didn't do that to you, Walt. Like, yes, you did. You sunned the shit out of me, and I went home and cried. What happened was, Steve this time. What happened was I was at Griffin when Griffin was open. I was talking. I was tired. I was at a wedding all day. Came there, tried to thug it out. It was not going good. I was sober. You know how you were drunk? And now you're sober.
Coming down, you start getting sleepy.
I was like, bro, I'm phoning it in right now. And Steve was like, oh yeah, well, do you think? I'm like, all right, he DJing. He's like, hey, let me get the mic real quick. I said, all right, give him the mic. He put it down. I was like, okay, you know what? I guess I should go home.
Oh, I have secondhand embarrassment. Oh my God.
Hey, look. And Steve-O would not acknowledge he did that shit, but Steve-O out here killing shit in Miami and everywhere. But that's my dude. But yeah, Steve-O made me good. That's after I seen that. After that,
you don't never want nobody to take another mic from you ever again.
That has never happened to me in my life. Even in the go-go bands. I actually got in a fight because somebody wanted to take my mic. It was in Glen Island.
Hold on. Because Walt got a story for everything. Actually, yeah, I was in a go-go. Somebody tried to take my mic before. Let me tell you, up in Glen Island.
Dead serious. Because before, your viewers probably don't know what go-go is, but
why would my viewers not know what go-go is?
I don't know, because you have the Zeus. They don't even know who the fuck I am. They're like, who the fuck? Was he on a TV show? Like what? Is he part of the Baddies male cast or some shit?
That's not my only audience. The people here know who you are. Damn it.
All right. But yeah, no, real shit. It was a funny story. We had to, before our manager, shout out to her, she wanted us to test the hoods out before we got to the clubs. So we did a couple shows outside. I was at stages, I was always shy. And so she was put me front and center and was like, just look at the crowd. They're not gonna fight you. This time they did. So
God.
so we in the backyard. Fuck it, I think he out of jail now. Shout out to Head. So this nigga, we had somebody's backyard on the parkway up top. And we playing, we doing our thing, people dancing. You know, it's a backyard party, a bunch of hood niggas. You already know it's guns outside. It's outside, no security. So at some point, this nigga kept going to the front, and it was a big ass swole dude that used to be in that band, and he had the mic, and dude kept getting in his face. Hey, say Glennon, nigga. Say Glennon, nigga. And I'm just like, I'm looking at my man, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, Glennon. I'm like, I'm gonna help you out. And the dude's like, yo, give me the mic, Walt. I'm gonna say it like, nah, I can't. My manager always told me, don't let nobody take your microphone away from you. I will die with this microphone right here. I can't, and I have to, and I walk around Glennon. I can't be the punk that got the microphone.
Look down. He said, my manager told me.
Hey, look, I cannot walk around Glennon and be known as a dude that got his mic taken away from him. Like that nigga in the GoGo band, he's soft. He took his mic. Like I don't know. That was all on my mind.
So did you give him the mic?
Fuck no.
Oh, so you got your ass beat over Glenard.
Hey, I'm from Glennon, and so it's just like, so I was like, why would I? The fight almost broke out. Like my man's dad was a guitar player at the time. Our guitar player, we call him Sock Face because he wore a sock over his face. So no one knows. We knew it was him.
Somebody's father?
Yeah. So look, this is he played it No Pressure too. On the first CDs, like
Don't Say You Will.
Take My Breath Away, all that shit. The guitar person, that's him.
He played in the sock.
He covered his man on stage. He didn't want nobody to know it was him, so he played like a pantyhose, something like that. So call him Sock Face.
A grown ass
Shout out
man.
to Mr. Shannon. It was Sock Face.
No, because you just come on here and I can't with his ass. Okay, continue.
Well, yeah, we was up in there and he got in my man. They kept getting my man's face. People that knew me from school and shit, they was like, oh no, they cool. They from around here, they cool. Nah, nigga, good on. And I was like, yo, if you hit him, he's cool, they cool. They just gonna beat us all up. They gonna have to.
You guys weren't the Glenard niggas?
No, they were. But they were the older Glennon. Remember, I'm 13, 14 years old.
Oh.
So
okay.
they have the street cred.
And you don't. You was about to get your ass tore up, Mike Mangle.
Oh no, the fight broke out. But luckily, I was still short, so I was dodging. Dodging.
That's how you avoid getting beat up?
I was guys like, let's get out of here. We got stuff, we got out of there.
A strong bob and weave.
Yep, strong bob. I ain't want to fight back because we fight back. Now they notice you're fighting back, and now the whole hood. Now I was walking over there to see my boys walking up down the street. Hey, that's a nigga that. No, I don't want to be that guy. One.
You don't want to get your ass beat every time.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Hey, look, if niggas get the ass beat, hey, look, I'll take that. If I got my ass beat, I'll take that. Niggas scared to get the ass beat these days.
I've lost a fight before. It's all good.
But I say, nigga, that's why everybody's shooting over nothing. Niggas scared to get punched in the face. That's why all these kids out here look crazy trying to
that's
guns.
why, the world is unchy. Can't nobody take a good punch.
Yeah, you get punched. Hey, that's how. Hey, that teaches you when to shut the fuck up in certain places. You can sense a little vibe. Like, know what? I've been punched in the face before. This is about to happen. Let me chill out.
That's why I'm saying a bunch of people be doing shit because they never had their ass beat. Because once you have your ass beat, you be a little bit more cognizant of what
going
you say.
Going to malls, pranking regular
I don't think that changed nothing about you.
Well, it definitely did.
What did it change?
It definitely did. I've been jumped all that shit in the GoGo. And that was a rite of passage.
Being jumped in the GoGo?
Or about to be. Or fighting in the GoGo. Getting thrown out the GoGo was a rite of passage.
If you was in a GoGo band, why were you getting thrown out the GoGo?
Hanging out with good on niggas.
Oh,
hanging out with Landover niggas. If my cousin fighting, I gotta fight. We gotta get in the car together. You can't be the guy that fight.
I cannot. I have a cousin and she's like, yeah, we're blood, we're family, but like I don't do blind loyalty.
Really?
Yeah, so she feels like if something happens to us,
well, how old
she can just turn the other
she said that like now?
Yeah, like last year.
And how old is
we're
she?
all adults.
Like what age range?
We're in our 20s.
Okay, you're speaking 20s and you're not comprehending that I was like 16. At that age, Walt didn't fight, and now you're in the car like, man.
What did you just do?
What? I did something?
No, it's a walking fight.
Oh, the titty pump?
Don't fucking do that shit. That Vin Diesel ass shit. Good night. You know what? I want Walt out of here right now.
You brought me on the show, man. We're going. They wanted tequila Walt. Tequila Walt's here.
Drink your tequila.
I'm back, man. First
You
week
back. Walt, tell them where you went.
house in the
Where
house.
did you go?
When I went in the house. That's what I
How was that? What did you do in the house?
I'm in the house. I jacked off a lot. Watched a lot of, like, sports. I got me a second job. So I was really productive. Actually, that was pretty good. Lost 15 pounds.
What did house arrest change about you? 15 pounds?
Yeah.
And that's it?
No.
What else?
I'm more responsible. I have a schedule. I map my days out. Every hour counts.
But you weren't doing shit when you was in the house.
Yes, because now
schedule.
Because I got 2 jobs.
Okay.
So from 7 to 4 is one job, from 11 to 7 is another job, and then I got to edit these podcasts. So I got around this time, before this job kicks off, I'm gonna start cutting up clips, things of that nature. Then I'll post around this time because I know this gets to the most engagement. Post everything.
You be cutting up clips?
Yeah.
I would never.
Well, that's your problem.
I can't.
I like to see. I feel like I have a good eye to know that this is gonna hit, or this is.
Yeah, because you know you and you know your audience.
Yeah. So I feel like I have a good eye. I know what portions to cut out and things of that nature. Because like those clips would be like, I always try to keep it under a minute. 59 seconds is the max I would go, and that would be like a 9-minute conversation that I would chop down and make it funny in 59 seconds or less.
See, I'm just not. I just don't think I'm good at that. When?
You do it with your recaps.
Oh.
That's real shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the recaps probably take longer than me cutting the clips.
The recaps do take very long because they're green screen and stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess since I'm all doing that on my phone, I feel like you gotta take it onto the computer.
I'm cutting the clips right here.
Really?
Trapping off an iPhone. What do you mean? I cut the clips right here.
Oh.
You cut the splice.
Everybody's creative with the iPhone and
like,
except me.
Yeah, splice, cap cut, Canva.
Cut.
The captions I put up, Canva. Everything's on the phone, bro.
Don't be looking at me like, oh, you stupid girl.
I'm not. You're not stupid. I'm just teaching the game. Most of these content creators are it's all phone.
Okay. What's one of your like favorite guests you have ever had on your show?
Walt.
You're not a fucking guest. Walt.
I did a show by myself.
And what did you talk about? Did you talk to yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. It was 40 minutes. But nah, real shit. One of the favorite guests I had, name comes up a lot, and this is not dissing anybody else, but 3 Black is my dude, bro. He was funny. 3
Black is hilarious.
He's fucking hilarious.
I'm a fan.
And him and Big Flock is actually hilarious as well. People don't think he's funny because they see him. He talked about it on the show. He was like, bro, everybody think I'm whoop-de-whoop because they see the grill and the million face tats he got.
Hilarious.
But he's funny as shit.
He knows so many words.
Yes.
Like, listen to Flock music, I'd be like, damn, this man like an encyclopedia.
Yeah, no, he's cool. I don't like to say a favorite. Like, Medina was great. She carried me throughout the whole show because I fucked up on the audio. I was like, fuck, it wasn't recording for the first 30 minutes, so we gotta start from the top.
I was here for Medina.
Yeah, so you were there. So you knew what happened. So she basically ran it.
She's great. I love her.
Yeah, so people like that, especially anybody that does a podcast, and so they get it. Mm-hmm. They get it. They get things happen. Like Jay Hill, we even released Jay Hill episode. He's like, oh, I get it. Things happen. Like, he's like, whenever you go and drop it, let me know. So people like that. So I don't like to say, well, I have a favorite or nothing like that. I don't want nobody feel left out. But everybody does great. Yeah, everybody does great. I don't think we really had a real bad guest.
Why am I not the favorite?
You know what?
I've been on the show.
That's a good point. But
a long time ago.
That's a good point. You know
I wasn't this lit, but I could have fucking been a favorite.
That's a good point. Fucked up on that one. Sorry. Things happen.
You know, you never say sorry to me, so I'll take that. So, what you got going on since you off house arrest, Walt? What you plan to do? It's Walt's 4th day out.
Why? Okay, let's just stop the house arrest. You know what? We're done. We're doing the house arrest talk. It's past. It's behind me. You know what I'm saying? I was on house arrest because I was a fucking idiot. It wasn't like it was a gangster crime. I was out here shooting up niggas and boxing somebody or some shit. It was stupid.
We didn't say
I know, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. What you got going on? We all going out of town next weekend. Where you going?
I will be in Atlanta for the Black Effect Podcast Festival just to be there. It's actually really, it sounds like I'm supporting We Talk Back podcast with Tam. They've been in contact a lot with us. So, yeah, I'm going to be out there. Then the weekend after that, I'm in Hampton. Not for something in the water, but, I mean, I'm just going out.
Oh, something in the water is in Hampton?
It's 757, so basically. It's Hampton Virginia Beach and Hampton is like driving from, let's say,
I don't be in
Clinton,
VA parts.
Well, that's like driving from Clinton to D.C. It is. It's like as soon as you get over the bridge, it's like as soon as you get under that bridge, straight shot. It's all highway, and the shit be like 80, like speed limit like 75, 80. So he's pushing it.
So what you doing? Going to act the ass?
No, you know what I'm saying? I got a wedding to go to. Some of y'all there.
You be having a lot of weddings to go to.
That's because I'm a good person. People only invite people to weddings if you're cool. Think about it.
Are you hosting at the wedding?
Nope. I'm just going to be there.
Okay, well, have fun at the wedding.
Yeah, so it's that, and then we're planning some things out here for Cinco de Mayo, especially because of the Tequila Talk podcast. So they've been reaching out. We trying to figure that out right now, which spot we're going to choose and what deal's the best. But yeah, things of that nature, man. That's all I got going on.
On the up and up, my celebrity friends.
I'm not a celebrity. You are.
I'm not a celebrity.
You interview all the Zeus celebrities and bigger celebrities than that.
Well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know them niggas. They came in here and saw me like, hey, like, they don't know me.
Well, that's just because you don't do Zeus stuff.
I've had Razor on. Hey, Razor was a good guest, but yeah, I had Razor on.
Exactly. You had Razor on here before I got to have her on my show.
To be fair, I did not know she was doing the Zeus shit. I had Razor up a year before that.
Oh.
That's why she was like, okay, I'll do it.
In her own right.
Like that's why I was like, okay, we've been talking for like a year, figuring this shit out. Let's go ahead.
Can't wait to get them up in here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to ask with you.
And that's what we enjoy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Zeus Network show?
Bad Boys. What's this? Bad Boys.
You really did enjoy Bad Boys.
That's the first thing I saw, and I was like, wait, these niggas rumbling for real. It was like episode 3. Somebody had me watch episode 3. I was like, okay, so it's just one. What's it? Yeah, it was one. It was the funny part about it. It was one thing. It was that nigga Mo and the other New York nigga, my boy. I forgot his name.
Curtis.
Yeah, that's my nigga. Cause he.
Did you see that fight in the club?
He just agrees with everything. That's why I fuck with him. He don't want no smoke with nobody. He's like, yeah. Nah.
When I met him, he was super nice.
He just wanted the hoes and liquor and hookah. And I was like, no, I agree with this guy. Why are we fighting? Because he's like, yeah, we New York. We sit together. It's like, yeah, y'all gays stay over there, and me and my man stay over here. And Kurt's like, huh, yeah, like I don't know if this what we doing. All right, I guess this is. I was like, yo, I was watching this shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then he go talk to him and what we call Gunner like best friends now.
No, they were.
So I'm like, yo, he really wasn't with the smoke. This nigga Moolah bullied him. Was like, yeah, you New York, right? Agree with me. They on that time. We on this time. Like, yo, we can be cool.
He went and had his own show too.
Oh yeah, it came out.
I don't know if it came out. It was supposed to be a love show.
He gonna beat me up because that clothing was trash. Like everything, he wore every episode. I'm sorry.
No, for real, he does dress.
The
like
marketing was genius because he knew he was gonna be on TV.
Oh yeah, his clothing line. What was it? Talk something.
Talk money, nothing else, or something like that. And I'm like, well, you could talk about
you
like
really
fashion.
In the house, like you could do the Zeus stuff.
You could talk about sex. You could talk about life, God. Why we always got to talk about money?
He was never talking about money. He was always talking about people's sexuality.
He was talking about who's sucking dick.
Oh my God.
Like I said, that show was so funny to me, and the part I laughed out for 3 days straight. I swear to God. Actually,
what was it?
He might be my best friend now. I think about it because I'm gonna keep talking about my man Mo, and he going like I said, I might not be safe in New York right now, but this was hilarious. He's at the bowling alley and they dancing and stuff. And he go outside like Curtis hit him up. Hey man, what's going on, man? You know that nigga William, he keep twerking on me and shit, and I. He keep doing this ass on me. I was in tears. I was like, he over throwing ass on and shit. Like I ain't on that time. Like no one saw this, bro. You could never say if you ain't say shit. It wasn't even. It was on no camera angles.
It didn't happen.
It was no. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. He never danced on him. He was dancing in the vicinity of him, and
every camera angle you saw him in the back. Everybody in the back just bobbing their head, chilling, and like we didn't see one part with that white boy throwing ass on him.
Party that the baby beat up Danny Lane's little brother at.
I was like, oh my God.
They was like, Danny Lane's little brother is getting beat up at our party.
Oh man, yeah, that show and that Bobby show, my shit. That Bobby show.
You liked it?
I mean,
it brought out the characters because you did sit in here for Island Boy's interview and you enjoyed it.
The last 2 episodes, got a little too wild for me.
You saw me. What the fuck you say?
That was they were doing the massages and the oils and stuff. I was like, okay. I think my demographic is not for this type of show at this point. But the beginning parts, oh my God, that was great. They were rumbling. There was a Royal Rumble in that bitch. They were fighting nigga in the wheelchair. It was lit. I'm sorry. It was hilarious.
You are absolutely out of control. You here for the fights and the fights only.
The fuck I mean?
But he just said that he wasn't gonna watch no more because Orlando Brown was on a new one. So if Orlando Brown is in a fight,
I feel bad. Don't do I watch Major Payne still. Like,
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog. He was a Tiger on Major Payne. Yeah, that was my dog, man. I mean, I'm like, I just don't want nobody putting him on the show because unless I don't know his life. Don't know the man. Never met the man. If everything,
he may need the coin.
Okay, maybe so. I mean, you're right. Get your bread, bro. You're out here, get your bread. But the way it looks online, unless he's purposely doing this shit, it just like I don't think he should be in that environment. Because that environment is fucking toxic as shit. Like you blink at somebody wrong, bitch. What? It's like, oh shit, we doing this right now.
People be asking me what I do reality TV.
I mean, most of these talk shows give them liquor all the time.
Yeah, and then like
not talk shows, reality shows.
That these shows are filmed. Like, of course, we seeing it continuously, but they're having long breaks in between this stuff, like sitting on buses, waiting on other cast members.
So irritated, drunk.
They're irritated. They're drunk. They're not doing anything. They bored, so they drinking, and that's like how they're exploding. You get what I'm saying? And then also, if you're in an atmosphere and it's already hostile, you be defensive once you get drunk. Well, some people.
Yeah.
So that's
that was my show. Yeah, no, I think about you right there, fights. What's that big dude name? That slid nigga across the stand.
Jonathan.
Slid that nigga across the stand. Yeah.
Too.
Leave that nigga alone. I have no words to say about him.
Oh.
I don't want smoke. I don't want a puff. You don't want to vape? I don't vape nothing. I don't want one of those candy cigarettes. He got it. That nigga, one punch said that nigga, he slid like he was on a slip and slide.
And then he came back under with the, I was like, damn, he bowling on
you remember slip and slides with the kid, you put the water on?
Yeah. But why were slip and slides ever a thing? That's like the most muddiest, painfulest. If you had a couple of branches in your backyard, that shit was not smooth. It hurt.
It built character.
For who?
Everybody. Everybody that participated in slip and slide, because you got a couple bruises. Now somebody punches you in the face, per se. They didn't hurt that bad. I got hurt worse on the slip and slide.
No. Slip and slide will have your ass burning. Fuck no.
You ain't putting enough water on that.
Yeah. They say put baby oil on them.
Word?
Why you get so excited?
I'm
about to say, you said sounds nice.
I just never seen somebody put baby oil in it. I see people put baby oil in like a pool, or like a little kiddie pool, for like wrestling.
Why was the baby oil in the kiddie pool?
For like female wrestling. This is adult shit.
Where you see that at?
I can't,
You can't disclose your.
It was, the mansion parties you can't talk about.
So how does that work? I ain't never seen no bitches oiling.
Shit.
Wrestling with baby oil.
Shit.
I be missing it.
When you start going to these places that you're not supposed to be in, aka me, just following people.
See, I don't be doing that.
Yeah, I end up in football players' mansions, and then
because I was just complaining.
And it gets active.
I was complaining about Marcus saying that I had to go to Lydia in the city. You see, this why I don't end up nowhere.
Yeah,
because I likes to go home.
Yeah, it's real. But then and this was in Atlanta. I seen this shit.
Ooh, did you see in Atlanta they were having a rose party? They're having a rose party. Every bitch bring your own rose.
That's lit.
That is not lit. That's so much bodily fluid. disgusting.
No, that's actually all right.
And people were actually
This is like, can guys come to watch?
No, I don't think it was a guys thing. I think it was a girls only thing, and it was like a roast party.
That just sounds like a regular sleepover in 2023.
Who the fuck? Like, it's this whole trend where they be like, oh yes, girls.
So y'all want bumping coochies when y'all were going sleepovers back in the day? I signed NDAs or something. I know. I'm just saying, motherfuckers. Like, yeah, niggas. When I was a kid, motherfucking girls like, yeah. Now we got older. We 25 and college. Like, yeah. I mean, I did kiss a girl at sleepover before. Like, y'all niggas was doing. We were just playing. Us dudes was playing 2K, watching WWE, doing some stupid shit like that. Y'all over tonguing bitches down.
I didn't do any of that. I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't do any of that.
You've heard shit like that before, right?
In fact, I hated sleepovers because my house was always better than the person's I had to go to. So I never wanted to stay.
I was a pussy. I remember I cried one time because I kept trying to sleep and somebody kept waking me up and I started crying. I was a kid. I was like, mom, come get me. I was a little bitch.
I would call my mom at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, Mom, I cannot go in the kitchen and get snacks, sis. Come get me. Like, that's like, I don't even understand why people want to stay at other people's houses.
They want to be around. I don't know what goes. You have a child, but how old is your kid now?
5.
Oh yeah, that's not happening yet. I mean, because now the kids are playing like what's the shit? PlayStation 5, and then they got the Twitch shit. So I don't even know how they doing sleepovers and shit now, but they see each other's face every fucking 5 seconds. So it's like, I don't know what's going on. But back then, you were home with your parents, bored as fuck. You go past the house, they got all the bikes there. The homies is here. You go in the house, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to stay here. Mom, can I stay here? They gonna get pizza. Like, bring my clothes. Like, nigga, we staying here. It's
well, yeah. I was never you did not have to worry about me trying to stay at your house. You can come to mine, but I do not want to come to yours. I'm still like that to this day. Like, I will sneak out a nigga house at like 2, 3 a.m. Bye.
That's kind of lit. I fuck with that. I fuck with people with that energy.
So you fuck with people that leave, that get out.
I like to stretch out.
What the fuck is you stretching?
My limbs, look at the reason I couldn't stretch because I finally got a big bed back at that small bed. See, if I had a bigger bed when I was younger, I would grow taller. That's math. Simple math right there.
That's science.
Yeah. And then if I know if a girl's sleeping next to me, I don't want to fart. So I be holding in.
You have those issues?
Yeah. I be letting it go.
That's disgusting.
It's
not disgusting to fart, but I just feel like in the bed with somebody, like, you can at least say something before you do it.
No, I'm not going to wake you up like, hey, I'm about to fart.
Not wake up, but say y'all laying there. I just don't spend the night at people's houses because I'm the type of bitch. I get up in the middle of the night and I sleep eat. I'm going to eat some crackers. I'm going to eat some noodles. I will cook a whole meal and eat it and not remember, but just see the remnants of it the next morning.
What kind of stepbrother shit is this? You just wake up. You don't remember doing it.
I don't remember
when you're doing it. Do you know you're doing it?
When I'm doing it, I could feel it, but it feel like a dream. Like, it feel like a haze.
That's kind of like how I am when I sleep masturbate.
Ew!
Like I would.
What?
Like, wake up in the middle of the night, like, damn, I gotta get back to sleep, and I jerk off, and then I wake up, and I'm like, my hand's
that's
sticky.
disgusting. You don't even go sleep clean.
No, I fall right asleep. I was like, God, sticky.
That's real nasty. Waking up with Elmer's glue on your fucking hand. You're nasty, and I don't like it.
It happens.
God pities the person that lay next to you at night.
I mean, if someone's next to me, I'm not gonna jerk off. Okay,
but you're sleep doing it, so how you know? Then the bitch fuck around and wake up with like sperm in her head.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. I think my body knows. Okay, we got company.
Nah, okay, chill out.
We got company. We came wild out
Relax.
today. So yeah.
All right, y'all. So this is something super near and dear to my heart. My girl K Bizzle in the mix with KB. She makes the best drinks, y'all. And I know everybody's always looking for a bartender for like events, or even if you want to get some pre-made drinks for your event, or even if you're trying to see somebody at a bar. Okay, my girl works at Twisted Crab in Bowie if you're looking for her. But she made me strawberry lemon drops and lemon drops for me and my guests today, and they're amazing. Like, baby, you know, it's no, oh, I need extra triple sec. I need extra syrup. No, just right. Make sure you check out In the Mix with KB and all her social media below. Thank you. So, tell me, I want to hear a good story from you. You always give me a good story. I want to hear what's the reason you stopped dating a woman. That's popular on Twitter right now. A boy said, let me tell you this funny one because I feel like you would find this funny. This boy said, well, she came to the date. Well, she came to my house and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, but she had her grandma drop her off and I stopped fucking with her because, bitch, that's inconsiderate. Why you got your granny out here that late?
I get it.
You would have stopped talking to her for
Yeah,
that?
what's wrong with you? Why you wake your grandma? What I mean, well, probably back in the day, probably was an Uber, but still, I mean, well, one, I'm still gonna fuck you that night. It's gonna happen. If you came to my house at 1 o'clock, this ain't even a date. You had your grandma drop you off for dick runs, and it just start adding up. This is not a date. You
But
dick
what
appointment.
if grandma didn't even care? Like, grandma just down for the ride.
No, fuck that. That's nasty. And she knew my grandma ain't stupid. Oh, y'all going on a date tonight? Where y'all going? No, we're going. She's about to go.
They about to go to the after hours. They about to go to the
No,
after.
she about to go drop my fucking gawk on some dick right now. That's what she about to do. She about to get
This
dick
is
dropped
gonna
up
be my
into her.
most inappropriate episode because
Well, okay.
dick.
This is your fault, one, because you should have warned your guests or told them about the podcast and what we talk about in the podcast. Because this is a fucking Sunday morning for me.
No, I wanted it to be more your style. I wanted it to be
I was like,
more.
you should warn them first. Like, oh, Tequila Talk, they talk about sex. They do like sex humor and
You're
interview
allowed
guests.
to talk about the show. The interview segment is about the person. So
Okay.
this is you.
Well,
We fucks with you.
the
over
most
here.
pettiest thing I did when I stopped, it was the first date. It wasn't even a date. I don't call it dates. I was like, just hang out. I'm at the bar. Oh, I want to see you. Okay, meet me here. It's in my bar. It was at Fridays. I was at Fridays. I just wanted to watch the basketball game. I think it was on time. And
Get lit at Fridays.
Yeah, and she wanted to see me. I was like, yeah, pull up. She pulled up. I had my spinach dip. I love fucking spinach dip. That's my thing. I like spinach dip. And I had mozzarella sticks. And so what she did was I was like, yeah, you can eat some, whatever you want to get. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Get a drink. If you want something else, I got you. She bit the mozzarella stick, she dipped the mozzarella stick in the sauce. She bit it and then dipped it back in. And I was like, well, this is not going to go nowhere. You don't even know me. You just double dipping my dip. And that was it.
I feel like you've told me this before.
And funny thing is, she's a gorgeous girl. I still know her. She heard the story. She's like, so that was the reason.
Imagine like you think you had a nice.
She's cool as
date and
shit.
you
Like she's
double
cool
dip,
as fuck.
And now the man never talked to you again after you double.
And then she drank out my straw. Like I don't even know you, man.
No. Okay, you kissed her?
When tequila's in the system, right?
So you kissed her after you were mad that her mouth was on your food and your straw.
I mean, we basically kissed now. You done double dipped the dip and drank all my straw. Let's go ahead and see what it's like.
Well, your logic is just I can't even imagine.
Your germs are my germs now.
Did you have sex with her?
No.
Okay.
We did not have sex.
Look,
If it will make the story funnier, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to that woman. Like I said, she's cool as shit.
Yeah, no. No cool point.
I still see her out. She's cool as fuck. She's a cool person.
I think the craziest reason or pettiest reason I stopped talking to somebody is because he had holes in his boxes.
One, what kind of boxes were they?
I mean, they were like a cloth Hanes or whatever.
Like the loose boxers.
They were boxer
Were they boxer
briefs.
briefs? They were boxer briefs. Okay, but they were baggy.
Yeah, they were baggy.
Well, that's strike one. Keep going.
They were baggy. And then, like, they had, like, these tattered rips in them, right? And I saw him as he got out the car. So, like, his pants were down a little bit. So that means that the rips was, like, at the, like, top of it, like, right on the
top
cheek.
Okay.
Like,
I heard, yeah, one thing I heard is if a girl sees your ass getting out the car is a wrap.
That's not exactly true because...
I be trying, that's why I be like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I'm straight and get up. I don't want you to see my butt cheeks.
That's not true because I've seen like a man butt crack. I wasn't completely disgusted, but the freaking hoes and like I never really told him why. I just disappeared.
Yeah, I've had holes. I have holes in my drawers sometimes. It happens. You gotta throw them away, but before you know it's at holes, it just happens. And
where'd that come from?
I mean, I have hella ass in my thighs. I'm not laughing. It's I go through jeans a lot.
Oh my God, Thickums, please. Oh my God, please. today. I think I'm really about to like have an asthma attack.
Like most of the time, the rips be like right here, like really by the butt, like the thighs area, like in between the thighs area, right there. They get the rips right there.
Is it because your thighs are rubbing together?
No, but it's big. But I just know I run. Oh yeah, I go through jeans. But yeah, the underwear part, I do run in my underwear. I don't know, my thighs do. That's why I got to put like Vaseline on my thighs, in between my thighs.
Big mama,
before I go running.
Your arm, calm the fuck down.
I've always had, even when I was skinny, I always had big thighs.
Oh my God, I'm so hot. No, for real. Walt's thigh issues are sweating out my fucking leave out. I cannot right now. What's wrong with you? Like,
Tell the truth, it's just, you know.
You want to be thick?
I don't know. I just got hella ass. It's just my thighs.
It's just your DNA. It's just your build.
Yeah.
You just big.
My dad got no ass, and I guess I got my mama's ass. I don't know what happened.
Enough about your family's buttocks. Jesus Christ.
I could donate to you. I don't need it.
Oh, so you said I need some?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
I'm thick. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I really used to have no body like at all. Now I got this much.
That's lit. I can give you some more. We do like a surgery, like ass to ass.
You
surgery.
can keep your jelly to yourself. I don't think I'm ready. Fuck you.
I don't think I'm ready for the jelly good one. I get it. Beyonce.
Period. So, tell me a crazy club story. I be wanting to hear all your stories.
Oh, club stories are just too much.
Please do not tell me the one about the woman.
Which one?
And the boobs. Was it the woman and the boobs?
Woman and the boobs on what?
I forgot what happened with the boobs. Never mind. Continue.
No, I can't think of a club story.
Choose your best fighter.
Trying to think of a club story. Well, I mean, most of the club stories I've seen, the wildest shit I've really seen in the GoGo, it was just discussing girls dancing on the floor in the CFE, like why, shit like that.
They still do that though.
That's a good one. A good club story, man. Because the club's a weird place. It's a weird place. Once you go, when you're there like weekly, nightly, you just start noticing shit. It's like you said, you have a child. The child's 5, right? So when you go, they go on play dates and stuff, and you just watch or they go to the park, and you just watch how kids interact with each other, right? You would think everybody matures out of that and gets older, and they just don't act the same as they do as a kid. No, you act the exact same. You get this in your system, and it's like I would just people watch. I'm like, yeah, I can see what type of kid he was. Like he was a kid that bit people. That's that kid. I could just look at how you act in the club.
That's because y'all be at the clubs with the people that look like they bite people. They invited me to the club. It was a girl damn near doing acrobatics in the middle. He's doing 50 Cent in the club pull-ups. You were hosting. Being magnificent, by the way. But the atmosphere,
like I said, I see it.
I was like, they got me and my Tom Fords up in this shit with these hillbilly hick-ass motherfuckers.
It's like, oh, no, yeah, that's you see a lot of things. There be people in there breakdancing too.
That's on your
like,
street.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, where they find these weird niggas? Like I said, I know what you were doing in fucking grade school. Like you was that kid when they say a pizza party. You was the nigga dancing around the circle on the floor and shit. I mean, you peep how people act, and the liquor brings it out. They could be at work wearing a 9-to-5, running a corporate like a Fortune 500 company. They get some liquor. Look how the white people be acting like at the banquets and the holiday parties. They get some liquor in the system, turn some Led Zeppelin. Nigga, they unbucking the shirt.
What is Led Zeppelin?
The rock band.
Oh, wow.
You
I don't
Led
know
Zeppelin?
who that is.
What? They get the fuck going.
If we're talking rock bands, I know Paramore.
Paramore more punkish. Led Zeppelin is like metal. Yeah, like I'm talking about the dudes that are like 60 years old. You turn on motherfucking shit. You turn on Journey. They are going crazy. They go right back to when they were kids.
I act like my inner child when I'm drunk.
I do. I know. I go act like my inner child. I mean, like I just be doing my dances, doing stupid shit. Yeah, I'm dumb as a kid. I know. It's actually my mom. I don't scare the hose away. My mom. I found out the reason why. We had family over for Easter to eat, and we were telling stories. We were talking stories, stuff like that. And my grandfather asked, like, hey, you been to Columbarium, which is like a venue for concerts out here, and it was in Silver Spring or 14th Street. And I was like, I think I've been there before. Yeah, I've been there. I remember it vividly. I went to see Chris Cross there. Yes, I'm old. I don't give a fuck. And so he's like, my mom was like, yeah, I did take him. Like, no, that was not Walter's first concert. I remember I took him to see MC Hammer. I was like, Mom, you know what? You're right. I was 5 years old. She took me to see MC Hammer. But guess who its openers were? Jodeci. So my mom did not know about Jodeci. And that's my 5-year-old Walt with binoculars in his hand. See, these guys, I don't remember a lot of shit from my childhood. But I remember this. They on stage smoking, pants hanging off, brought girls on stage, started humping them. I'm like, yeah.
This is my type of party.
Fuck a MC Hammer. This shit, I know what I'm doing for the rest of my life. This is it. This is my hero right here. Casey. Yeah.
That's before my time.
Yes. So a 5-year-old Walt went to see Jodeci, and you wonder why I'm now my age on a podcast talking about eating bitches' pussy in the Tombstone manner, like the Undertaker. Just flip them upside down. Just
unhand them.
You forgot y'all watch WWE. Like the Undertaker, he hit the move.
I know WWE.
Pick somebody up upside down.
But the visual is what I'm not trying to know. Please.
I broke a bed doing that shit.
Broke a bed?
I was
trying to put a girl in the Undertaker position. You was standing up on a bed?
Look, it gets nasty, man.
That's disgusting.
But
you were extra balanced. That
I did it, like, and then I actually did the tombstone. Dropped that.
You dropped her on like the neck.
The tombstone.
I know what it is.
The boom.
Why the fuck would you do that to her?
I'm stupid. And the bed's like,
she never talked to you again.
No, great people. We still hang out.
Have some respect for yourself.
What do you mean? If you can't joke around with somebody that's seeing you in your most vulnerable state, which is you butt-ass naked.
Darling.
If you seen my meat soft, I could joke around with you during sex. Like, that's me in my most vulnerable state.
Honey. The fucking, mind. Ew. I want to know why you always ask people what's their favorite porn category.
It's a good way to know about people. Think about what porn they watch. I mean, it started off with shout out to Learn Orlando. They brought it up. It came up in the conversation. And we just started asking everybody the same thing. And then we brought it back. And then full circle, a year later, Learn Orlando brings us on their DC stop for their live show. So, and we still stay in touch, and they're still doing their thing, and we kind of found our niche as far as sex humor and things of that nature. But yeah, ask somebody in the porn category, you can find out if they're a fucking deviant or like they're kind of like uptight and boring. Like, yeah, what'd you search? Ebony. Like, yeah, he or she is just bland.
When people be like they don't watch any porn other than like ebony porn, I'd be like, wow.
No,
They're
I mean,
stuck in a box.
I'm cool with that, but you gotta give me like ebony squirt, ebony. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking. I don't know, threesome, maybe gangbang, something. DSLAF.
What the fuck is that?
Dick sucking lips and facials.
And facials?
Yeah, I learned that like 2 weeks
ago.
Who
the fuck is porn searching in acronyms?
Your cameraman. He the one that gave me the explanation. He the one that explained the acronym to me.
Hey, I know you see me looking at you, bro.
There's some good
what
people
you mean?
There's some upstanding citizens that do that.
You be having sex in acronyms? You an acronym ass bitch? What's going on?
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. It's a good way. It's a good icebreaker. And actually, it's funny. I was walking around U Street because I was like, hey, I can just walk around now. So I was walking yesterday after we did the live show, and
you was like, I can walk around.
Yeah, somebody noticed me. They noticed me, and I knew their people. Actually, it was Janae Music. She knows me. I came to the table, ball around shots, and then I did not initiate this. It wasn't me. But I'm just sitting there minding my business. It's like, hey guys, what porn categories y'all search? I'm like, okay, I didn't start it this time. They
got it from you.
No. I was like,
your energy gave it.
Maybe. I was just like, okay, I'm not here. I didn't do this. I'm not trying to get girls to say their porn categories while we're outside eating Aleros. Like, there's people around.
Aleros is nasty.
Exactly. So, yeah. It's just something to bring up.
Okay, what's yours of this month then?
I mean, they told me about the DSLAF. That's been the last 3 things I've been searching. The last 3 things I seen was that, Actually, and it brought a couple people to our show in DMs, and they want to be on the show. Like, hey, check out my OnlyFans, and I was like, okay, I'll look at it. And I was like, I responded with like, hey,
You
good
gotta
work.
get be nasty.
I would no be nasty. She got some. She got some. She got some. She got some. Yeah, she be nasty. Commented on one of ours, but yeah, they was like, hey, I do this, and third. You know, my following on Instagram ain't where it is. Because Instagram blocks sex workers really, and
Yeah, it
so
does.
people's Twitter was like 50K, 35K. I'm like, damn, they really like you.
Because Twitter is like a porn site now.
Yeah, it is. That's what Big Flock said. He goes to watch porn, but it was like, I mean, the goods are there, and it's 2 minutes. That's all I need. So. That's I know my body.
I like to skip through like a 30-minute video. You get what I'm saying?
No, I know my body. Let's get right to the good shit. I got things to do today.
Ew, you do it every day?
I got jacked off twice a day. What the fuck you mean?
What time is it?
It's like 2 o'clock. Yeah, jacked it twice this morning.
I can't. Okay, you know what? And this is oversharing with Walt.
It keeps you regular. Keeps everything flowing.
I ain't telling. I would never tell.
We ain't ask.
He would be so grossed out. He'd be so disturbed.
We didn't ask.
Shut up. I'm the one asking the questions here anyway. You don't ask.
It's my show. Okay, it's Tequila Talk with 4 bucks. No, you're right. Go ahead. Keep going. I like this. Keep going. You get nasty. Let's go.
No, ain't no get nasty.
This is my lane right here. They be coming to my show like, yeah, let's talk about politics. Like, bitch, you better go to CNN with that shit. We don't do politics. Hey, when's the last time you sucked dick?
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
share my favorite porn category of this month. Mine is interracial DP.
That shows me that you are an explorer. You actually do things in the bedroom.
I have never done.
No, not that. I'm not saying you do that, but just because it interests you and it turns you on.
It's so interesting to see.
Yeah, that means you are not saying you're open to that type of shit, but you will be like, oh, okay. Like if your dude was like, hey, I'm gonna swing off the bed and I don't know, do like Jamaican moves or some shit. You're like, all right, let's try it.
I may fuck with George in the Jungle. I may fuck with Tarzan.
Look here, come here, baby. I'm gonna put the car in neutral. We're gonna ghost ride. We're gonna get on top, and we gonna fuck.
What is this even?
You're gonna ghost ride the dick. That's what it's called. Ghost riding dick. Name of the episode: Ghost riding dick. Yeah. You be like, I can see that with that search. You like, if you had a little bit more Casamigos in you might be like, you know what? I'm trying to ghost ride some dick, and you might go with it. That's what I'm thinking. Am I wrong?
Listen, Dira at all. No comment.
There we go.
Only the man knows. Only the man knows, child.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you figured that out right there.
How many people know that you're a freak on the internet?
How many people? Is that a question? Have you not seen my clips? The fuck? This just go viral? Yeah, off the internet?
No, don't say anything that would risk.
No.
I don't want to know. Look,
No. I'm just confused more so on the question.
No, it was a joke.
Okay, got you. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Child. Okay, so what's your plans for the next 5 years? I gotta know people's goals.
Jesus Christ, I don't know. Stay alive. I want to keep living. That's rule number one. I don't know. That's a hard question. That's a fucking job interview now. I write those type of questions down. Those answers down so I can be prepared for a job interview.
This is a job interview.
Oh no, for 5 years for this company. Oh, sir, I want to bring this company to the top. I want to be working and climb the ladder. That's
Technically, this is a company.
Yeah, sure. Next 5 years, I guess, more so just grow my brand and the brands I'm on as far as the podcasting and probably get out of that. Not get out of it, but expand more in media. I mean, I know what I bring as far as everybody wants to see like the sex humor and things of that nature. But I mean, really,
even outside of that, your personality is.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can have conversations with people and make them comfortable to talk to me. Also, really, and Marcus would know this as well. I would rather talk about rap. or hip hop all day.
Oh.
I would break down a Biggie lyric and all type of shit and tell you what he's seen it. Like when rappers come on, they be like, "How'd you know this?" Like I gotta know this. I'm like, "How'd you know?" You said it on the song in 2011. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, I know this. I'm gonna show out when cause I used to rap, so I was like, I'm gonna have to show out when a rapper comes.
A rapper.
I don't.
What was your rap name?
Walk Like Walt.
Oh. That's not even fucking exciting.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna give me something new.
It was Walk Like Walt. I've been Walk Like Walt since I was 14, 15. You know, the GoGo. I was rapping on new impressions. Me and
You
Smooch.
gotta send me those songs.
Don't say you will.
Period.
Hey,
We're giving a fun fact. Don't say you will. He wrote it.
I say TJ was there. Million girls have been in this party. Yeah, that's me. That's Smooch. Nah, I ain't write Smooch shit. She said on that one. She said I'm just like every other nigga. Damn, I guess I'm just like I'm that nigga. And then on the other, I'm all statement to the game. It's basically rap. Was Walt rap album. I just went in.
Okay.
I was off of 10 shots of Saveca. we were broke. That's what we got. We had a big ass bottle of Saveca. We were fresh off that. We was at Mad Chef the night before. We had to be at the studio at 8 in the morning. We get out there and I was like, let's do it. I'm hungover and I'm ready to go. And it was while we were recording, it was a dog. He had a dog. It was a man's house in Skaggsville, Maryland. That's where we record the like.
What the fuck is Skaggsville?
It's a place. It's a place. So it was the Skaggsville, Maryland. Everybody tried to figure out how New Impression's sound was a little different. It's a place in Skaggsville, Maryland. A guy, I forgot his name. It was an old white man. He recorded like Christian rock bands and rock bands. So he was like, fuck it, we going. And he had a little small dog named Crash. The dog was partially blind. That's why his name was Crash, because he kept running to the wall. And so the booth is in the basement, so we're in the booth. We got five. Like it was like kind of like a show. We had 5 mics in the booth, and we all rapping. And the dog was coming in, and just like, dude, it's like fuck this little dog just hitting shit the whole time while we rapping. While we're singing and everything, he would crash going getting that joint.
GoGo used to be so serious back then though, because y'all used to practice a lot. I remember like practice videos used to go viral and stuff like that. So okay, if you want to hear Walt's rap album.
Don't say it. Yeah. That's like the only album TJ would ever say, okay, yeah, Walt wrote that. He was like, okay, yeah, those songs, yeah, Walt was writing. TJ would never admit anything other things. He's like, nigga, that was all me. The fuck you mean? Am I lying? He's around TJ more than me nowadays. But yeah, TJ was like, oh yeah, Walt was in his bag that time. That way, that's all I need.
No, I love that. But
yeah, no, that's 5 years, man. 5 years is growing, keep growing, man. You can't stop. You can't be doing this. I mean, I don't mind doing the same thing, but it's going to be on a different level. Because you can't just keep doing the same thing that you were doing 5 years ago. That's how you get past.
But you going up. I see y'all doing like live shows.
Yeah, live shows sounds great. I mean, we're here in the WG studios.
Just let me host them. I just want to introduce.
We were thinking about this yesterday, and we were just sitting there. This is embarrassing. We were sitting there in backstage and watching Learn Lounge do the thing. It's like, yeah, we're going to have a DJ. We're going to have our segments. We need a host. Like, who's the host? I know, like, not me. They call me the host. Who can I get the host? And I'm sitting right here. I'm sorry, Dira. Because we
They hate me.
we even like, we. You know what? Walt is the first one to think about you. He's right. I do think
Walt
about you a
does
lot.
call me.
Yes,
He
but
like, hey,
at that moment, I'm like, damn, I ain't even think of Dira. I was like, man, Zell's, I think Zell's available. I mean, you know, Intern John's pretty funny. Like Intern
what
John,
if I can't deliver?
This nigga Intern John mad at me too because he kept calling me yesterday. He was in the club in DuPont. Like, what? You in DuPont? I was like, at that time, I was like, I'm in Connecticut Ave. But I gotta go back to Harlem. Like, when I'm outside, you need to come here. And he posted on Instagram when I tell Like Walt to come to the club, and he just has a video of him by himself in the club. I'm like, my fault, bro. Like, you told me last minute. I had to go to my cousin's 40th birthday. Like, you have 1,000 cousins. Like, I do. You have a big family.
I am dead. So, like, you always got something to do because you have so many cousins. Me and my family.
Yeah. And we actually hang out. We're not like cousins that, like, you know, be like, yeah, I don't fuck with that side. No, we actually fuck with each other. Like, we actually fuck with each other. It's cool.
That's nice.
Like, they see me and they be like, yeah, man, I see you with your little podcast. Like, bitch, why you always got big, God damn it.
Why I gotta be little?
Because they're 40. And we all grew up with each other. And now they be, it's all love, but they be just, like, my cousins, you ever heard the event called Henny and Waffles?
Yes.
That's my older cousins. So those dudes like, yeah, I see you doing your little thing in the club. Like, oh, really? All right, bro. Like, yeah, I heard you doing good with your hosting, man. Maybe we might bring you up to the big dog level.
Oh, maybe you can host Henny and Waffle.
You know what I'm saying? I be like, man, fuck y'all niggas. Yo. Yeah, they be big boying me, but it's motivation. I fuck with it. I just call them old, even though I'm like 3 years behind them.
I'm gonna say, stop calling people old. I don't be calling you old.
Shit, you could, but you got a birthday too. You gonna be old to someone.
I call you old.
But I say, my answer to that is everybody has a birthday. In 2 3 years, there's gonna be somebody coming up.
Told me if you don't celebrate them, you don't get older.
Well, that's cap.
Ritualistic.
That's cap. Yeah, everybody has a day you were born, and guess what?
But what if you was born on February 29th?
Oh, I mean, hey, you a young ass nigga. You gonna be young forever.
They said that them people be like 3 years old, 27.
Like, how you turn 3? Like, nigga, you are
35. I'm dead.
Oh
Okay.
shit, that was fuck. Oh shit, I had idea. I think I should say off. Not idea. I had thought I might have to take off camera because I was about to say certain type of people, like the ones
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah.
What if they would go to court for them doing those disgusting acts, and it's like, Your Honor, that child's older than me. I'm 3.
Exactly. No, for real. Because that's a good ass bonus.
Like, I mean, it's fucked up. Like, I don't want. That's why I didn't want to say the words. But like, you were touching a 12-year-old. Like, Your Honor, I'm 4 years old.
I'm literally like 4. I've only had 4 birthdays in this lifetime. I might look big, but I'm small.
I mean, you're still going to fucking jail, bro. Like, they're burying you, but it would make the court chuckle.
I am dead. Okay, y'all saw the last one. I got a new one. This is Lemon Delight by Zipporah Scents. Make sure you check her out and use my code Dira the Doll to get you some good smells. Okay. They not ugly though.
You're ugly. Everybody's ugly to somebody.
Oh.
Not me. Well, this girl got my DM, right? This bitch getting my DM, and shout out to you for following the podcast. Well, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna say it right now. Yeah, shout out to you for following Tequila Talk. But I'm gonna tell the story. She gets in my DM and puts heart eyes everywhere. I'm like, okay, I'm nice. I say thank you to everybody. Thank you. And she says, I don't know why, but I find you attractive. Like, I said,
Why is it? I don't know why, bitch. Just say I find you
word
attractive.
for word. I was like, the fuck you mean you don't know why? I look
Word
good,
for
bitch. I was
word.
like, what do you mean I don't know why? Like, I mean, I'm just saying I don't fall for niggas. I don't look at niggas.
Nobody fucking asked you that.
Like-
That's why when people be like, women are like annoying nowadays, like women be uploading these elaborate DMs where a nigga is clearly telling you like, hey, I want to fucking have a good time. And then she be like, oh, all these niggas are the same. Bitch, he was honest with you. What do you want from him? And that's why I be on men's side sometimes, even though like you're not supposed to, but I'm not a feminist because I don't really like bitches, you know? So
Yeah, she did horrible flirt game. Her game was trash. Like, I don't know why I find you attractive. Bitch, I look good. Like, you don't that's why you find me attractive. I don't care. Like, dude, don't go into my that's like me going into my DM. Yeah, I don't know why, but I find you attractive for dark skinned girl. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, no.
Bitch? That's get
she called
blocked.
you dark skin?
No, she didn't say. I'm just saying that's a typical man. Oh, I don't really like dark skinned girls, but you are fine. Like, well, damn, bitch. Like, nigga, block. That's why you get blocked.
Young lady, whoever you are, you should have just
She
said
seems like a
you-
nice person.
You
though.
should have just said you fine as hell.
And that would have been a great compliment.
You shouldn't have said I don't know why. Leave the I don't knows out of
You
it.
probably saw pictures of me standing up.
You do look short in pictures. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Cause I got hella ass. I got my
Enough about your butt.
my
Enough about your butt.
when you're short and your thighs and stuff are thick, it's like you like short and stout.
You know they doing knee surgery.
No, you don't
in
get 3 inches off
China.
that. I don't need that.
Okay.
Niggas over there getting spending thousands of dollars and going through all that pain to still get no bitches. Like
What?
you ain't. It's short niggas out here getting hella hoes. You can't pull. Oh, I just want to get. I want to be 5'10" so I can get girls to look at me. No, nigga, you just got no game. I know Coco Jones.
saying they like
Coco
short
Jones.
men?
Coco Jones.
But I'm really short.
Kanaya said it.
Kanaya is crazy because she's tall as fuck.
Coco Jones calls
And
fuck
that's
too.
my friend.
Coco Jones, my boo.
Coco Jones tall.
Have you seen her? She look like she
I haven't seen
5'9".
her in person.
She's like 5'9". She be rocking them heels. I love it.
You trying to climb that tree?
I fucked the girl 5'10".
6'1"?
Told her to keep the heels on too.
I don't want to hear this bullshit from these men in this room. They're sickening me. I'm not going to be able to finish my day. I cannot. Walt has to get the fuck away from here. I'm just kidding because I'm going to let him stay for Dear Dira.
All right, so.
But Walt, you got to plug yourself. You got to tell them where to find you. Also plug Tequila Talk. Y'all, Walt and Marcus are the reason I get to be in this room. So this is a very special guest for me. And make sure y'all follow him on every fucking thing because he's hilarious. So tell him.
Yeah, on Instagram and Twitter, all my handles are WalkLikeWalt. That's WalkLikeWalt. Walk Like Walt. No crazy spelling, anything of that nature. The podcast is Tequila Talk Podcast. There's no A in the talk, so that's Tequila, no A in the talk podcast on Instagram. We have a Twitter, but we don't really use it. TikTok, they love us. They like to call me O on TikTok. And it's just Tequila Talk on TikTok. No podcast at the end, but you just do a search. It'll all come up. So we drop every Wednesday. Make sure to check out the episodes. We post the clip. You don't want to check out the full episodes, definitely check out the clips. If you think I'm funny, then you'll probably like them. If you think I'm ignorant, you're probably right. And you should watch it again so you can talk shit about me and keep my views going up.
Period. All right, and we'll be back with Dear Dira. Hey guys, so I've been telling you guys how to keep in touch with Henny Tea with Dara, the podcast, okay? In my link tree in my bio, there's 3 forms. 3. 1 for product promo, 1 for guest, okay? And 1 for Dear Dira. Now, the Dear Dira segment, you guys, I love to give you guys advice. I love to read your crazy stories. I love questions, everything like that. Make sure you click the link in the bio. You click the form that says Dear Dira, Henny Tea with Dira submission, and you send in your Dear Diras. Also, products, ads. I know y'all been seeing my girl Sephora since she been getting all the ads up in here. Y'all better get y'all shit in, okay? Also a form. What'd I say? Form, okay? Make sure you click the link in the bio and get in touch with us. We would love to share your story and your products. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back. And now we're gonna do the Dear Dira segment. So the way that you can enter a story or enter for advice or anything for Dear Dira, there will be a Google form linked to my link tree in my bio, okay? It will have questions and it will have a way for you to send in said story. We are not doing NGL anymore because that anonymous thing just tickles y'all hating spirit.
Yep.
And I cannot. I really cannot. They said I was a Nepo baby. Did you see that?
What?
A Nepo baby. You
What's
know what that is?
No.
A Nepo baby is like when somebody's born into rich and fame and then
nepotism.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know they had a term like that. You a Nepo baby?
No, I don't think so.
Is it because of what your brother does?
No, apparently they were talking about my mom.
Huh. I didn't know. Let me get $1.
No.
You rich.
No. Okay, so today we're using 6 brown chicks in lieu of NGL because that bad energy, okay? So this is it. You ready?
I'm ready.
I lowered my standards and slept with Ghetto Tasha because she had good credit and I needed her to co-sign for my car. After 7 months of licking and sticking her, she agreed. At the dealership, her credit score was lower than mine. She needed a co-signer too. Embarrassed as fuck. Need revenge ideas for this sex scammer and to protect other good black men out here.
Okay.
Why did you assume she had good credit in the first place? If that's Ghetto Tasha.
Maybe. I'm listening. I'm just trying. I'm mulling it over right now. So he fucked Ghetto Tasha, which Tasha typically are ghetto. I know a few Ghetto Tashas.
Okay, because she had good credit. Maybe after 7 months.
Had good credit.
Some stuff happened to her credit.
Okay. Well, the game plan was solid. I admired the game plan. It was executed to perfection at some point. He was licking and sticking. He played his part. He probably was faithful. He you know what I'm saying? He cut everybody else off. He wanted to get that car. He had a goal in mind and he went for it. See, when you have a goal, you have to have a game plan to get to that goal. He had one, so I commend him on that. Now Tasha ghetto ass, she fell for.
What did Tasha do then?
He said her name was ghetto ass Tasha, so I'm just gonna roll with that. So Tasha, she fell for it. She fell for the pawn, being the pawn in his game plan. It happens to everybody. Everybody gets pawned out at some point. It just happens. If you can't be used, you're useless.
Then I'm fucking useless because I cannot be used.
That's real. I mean, hey, okay, you can be used. I'm on your platform because you are useful to get me more views. That's called using.
You're a fucking user.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all at some point? But so Tasha was going in while he was fucking around with her. She was buying TVs and shit with the credit card, not paying the damn bill. Not paying the damn bill. And now when it's time to reap his reward, she fucked up the plan.
I believe Tasha knew why the nigga was there. I believe she knew. If I was Tasha, I would have ran up my credit too. Bitch, now nobody's getting nothing around here.
That's cool and all, but now your credit's fucked too. Like that's not a good game plan. See, like I said, he had a game plan that was going to actually work.
Sex scammer?
No, I don't feel like she's a sex scammer. He's a scammer, but she's not a sex scammer. He tried. Like I said, the scammers. If you're not, she fucked up her own credit. That's on her. Now, if he fucked up her credit on purpose, I don't get down with that. I don't fuck with people that do that. But she did it on her own. That was her own voluntary duty. He just came and delivered with good sex, which is obviously a great. He's actually a giver. He's a good person. He always say, "You know what? I like you. You just got one thing that can help me get over to the top." I just need that one little thing from you. But what I'm gonna do?
You ain't the person to be reading the 6 brown.
I need to do. No, I need from you. I just need basically. I just need you to do one little small thing, and it's gonna help my life. But for you, I'm gonna give you the best sex for 7 months. Sounds like an even trade, man. If someone said, "Well, I'm gonna give you a dick sucking marathon 4 days a week, but in 7 months, I might need you to co-sign on something." Sign me up. Sign me up.
Ladies.
Especially if it's one of those girls that be on that DS, whatever the shit is.
Stop it.
Stop it. Well, I'm like, you know what? Go, yeah, give me the Gaga 3000 every week. I'm sitting there. I might start cooking for her. I might know what. Actually, I like to cook.
You may not even need the co-sign.
I'm the 5-time crock pot champ. I like to cook. So, hey, I would do all that.
Do you only make things in the crock pot?
No, I'm just a champion of it.
What's your best thing to make in the crock pot?
Greens. I let it sit for
I may invite you to a cookout. You gotta cook something.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all. So that's all for today. I very much thank Walt because Walt is like the greatest personality ever, and I know that y'all got a good laugh off this show because I am dead. My chest hurt. I feel like my edges are a little sweaty. My leave out is definitely perspiring. I am dead and done. And Walt cannot come here ever again because he's too much. We all love Walk Like Walt though, and I appreciate you for coming.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey y'all. So I hope that y'all really, really enjoyed the interview. Okay. I know that it gave you the giggles and the wiggles and all that. And all these people that keep coming to my show and tell me I'm not thick, I'm starting a list. I'm about to get them the fuck up out of here. So now we're here for the Dear Dira segment. Okay. I love when you guys send me really interesting takes. So here we go. Dear Dara, how do you go about when you're trying to do your all and everybody is constantly bashing you for not doing enough? It's already hard being a single mom with half support from the child's father and then having family that sound like they want to support, but then it's always used against you. But then when you're ready to just say fuck it and give up, you look weak. Okay, this is what I'm taking for this, right? Single mother, not a lot of support from child's father, right? You got family. They sound like they want to support, but when they do stuff for you, it's used against you. Like, okay, you needed me to do this. You needed me to do that. As a single mom, I have a really good support system, right? But I do, in the beginning, I know what it feels like to feel like you're falling short, right? Or that you just can't do everything. Life is expensive. You also want to still keep some of your life and stuff like that. My biggest thing is don't be too hard on yourself. don't be too hard on yourself, because the same people who like stand on the outside and look in and kind of like judge you for stuff have been through their own stuff. Like, everybody's been younger. Everybody's been at a beginning stage. Everybody has to learn how to be a parent. You know, the nurturing, the loving, it comes naturally, but the taking care of, the providing, the sacrificing, the putting yourself on the back burner, putting your child first, the prioritizing, it's hard. Baby, I'm trying to go to the club. I'm trying to go to the club, you know? But that's why I've been promoting to break up with your baby father so you have a babysitter and don't have kids with people who don't have family, that don't have family who babysit, because you have to get acquainted with, say your child father is doing the best, but you have to get acquainted with his family so that you can have some extra people to lean on. Like, yes, get this kid. I'm going to tell you, my child goes to my mom on Wednesday, to his father or his father family on the weekends, okay? In between that, if we got something to do on the weekend, I'll keep them or whatever. But my gist, like my overall answer for you, is just don't be so hard on yourself. And you can't worry about what other people think, because like as a parent, it's kind of your journey and it's your child. Always remember it's your child. People be too over opinionated about your kids. It's your child. You do the best that you can. If you're okay with it, you're okay with it. Pray about it. I strongly suggest praying about it. But yeah, when you go back, when you look up in a couple of years and you're like doing amazing at it by yourself, you'll be like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had a rough couple of years as a mom. I fought postpartum, etc. I had a rough couple of years. I say that all the time. People be like, I love your body after you had your child, babe. I couldn't keep no weight. I was so depressed. So what I just want people to know is that it gets better. It takes a storm to like come out on the end and see a rainbow. You get what I'm saying? So weather the storm. It's going to get better. And I'm sure that you're a great mom. Okay. The next one is, I feel like I did these ones. No. Okay, I'm just kidding. I did that for the first one. It didn't say dear. Yep, I remembered you said that. Okay, so this one says, these are compliments. Did we ever post that Bowie State one? Okay, let's do that over. So, next one. Dear Dira, how would you describe your time at Bowie as a student? What are some of your favorite members? Are you still close to any of your friends you made there? The first time I read this, I was like, somebody at Bowie is fishing. And what are you fishing for? What pond? What river? What lakes? What you trying to find? I went to Bowie for one semester in 2014. Okay? I got really sick and I quit after that. But my favorite members at Bowie, I would say Wednesday Jack, her mother. Okay? If you know them, you know. Ow, Kush, period. I was on Kush. That was my favorite part of being at Bowie, being a part of the modeling team. It gave me a lot of confidence that I feel like I still use to this day. Yeah, and I still pop out at Bowie every homecoming. I was there in the rain last year. If you're looking for me, I'd be wherever Wednesday be. Or Jeff. Jeff too funny. I also love Jeff. My time at Bowie State as a student was cool, but I went to hair school after that. I had more passion to like do hair. But do I wish I would have stayed and like done broadcast journalism and just took it all the way because of what I'm doing now? Yeah, I do. I feel like maybe eventually I will go back to school. I just hate school. And it's okay because school is not for everybody. Some people are meant to be YouTube stars. That would be me. You know? School probably could have shaped it a little bit more. But hey, in my comments, y'all already think that I went to school for journalism. So obviously I'm doing something right. But yeah, go Bulldogs and all that good shit, you know? Oh, and my favorite person that I met, sorry, Wednesday, scoot over, forgot somebody. Akiri. Akiri is the love of my life. one of my biggest supporters. You know, when I left Bowie, we didn't let go of each other, so I really appreciate her for that. And she all the way up in the yo, but you know, that's my girl, and she supports everything I do. She was here for my Razor interview, and Akiri is the best thing that Bowie State gave me. And that's that on that. I don't think I have any more Dear Dears today, but I feel like these were good ones. I gave y'all some life advice. Taking life advice from a bad bitch, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, you know? So, I hope that you guys really thoroughly enjoyed this. Ooh, can I say one more thing? Beyonce wore like 8 new outfits today in Amsterdam. I'm gagging. I cannot wait to get back on my phone to see Beyonce again. My fucking stomach looks like mashed potatoes. Okay. This is Henny Tea with Dira. I'm Dira the dog, and thank you for watching.